Hello there, everybody. It is me, Noni774, back with RTW2. It's actually been a few days since I've recorded any episodes of this. So I'm actually behind in terms of my schedule. Well, somewhat behind. I'm still ahead, but, more behind than I was. And it's like 4 a.m., so I seriously procrastinated on getting this one ready. But yeah, back with RTW2, where we find out what happens when you're only allowed to build ships with a 1 caliber gun. Currently, we're in a situation where the US and Italy are kind of pissed off at us. We did get France's tensions down, but now they're kind of mad again. And I'm not wanting to piss off the US anymore. Currently, we actually have a pretty good monthly balance. After the, with when some of our corvettes completed. And we're in a situation where we're building more anti-aircraft cruisers as well as more fleet carriers. I just want to check. What was the class of CV we lost? That was the Audacity class. Okay. I was like, oh, is that the Audacious class? No, it wasn't. Did we lose a ship called Audacious at one point? We did not. Yeah, we did not. Might have been a battleship. I don't know. But yeah, we've been trying to replace our older battleships. Currently we have the Battleship Hood building as well as the CA Cressy. I think I want to build another Cressy class here with the money we have. Give it a moment to load. Yeah. I just get a class of 2 of them. It is going to take Hood a while to commission. We are going to get 2 more Hercules class into service here. And that's going to allow us to start scrapping old Comus class cruisers. Currently our fleet is in a very low state of activation. We do have more ACW destroyers, which just completed, to better try to counter enemy ASW efforts. Or not ASW efforts, enemy submarine efforts. So okay, so we have, that would be 22 vaguely modern types of those. We need to also request a new aircraft. Okay, so our fighter is a C variant from 1939. Our flying boat is a D variant. A medium bomber from Night Bomber. So yeah, we're replacing Night Bomber. Got a good Torp bomber for now. Hmm. Is that a D variant flying boat is really good. And our dive bombers are really good. Just got a new fighter. We do have 2 medium bombers in service. I'll request a new medium bomber. Let's do it. Medium bomber, first priority. I'm gonna say range, and then second priority bomb load. Just in case we wind up in another war with the US, which is very possible at this point. I think, yeah, we're still in a lower state of readiness right now. Are there any ships which need refit soon? Actually, yes, most of the Navy does. Incomparable would probably be a good one to send in. But I mean, this would basically just be a base refit. Like we could add an extra plane. Don't really see anything else which has any point. Maybe an extra fire control. Yeah, we'll send her in to make sure she doesn't go old. So yeah, all the Comus class cruisers are going to be scrapped when the remaining Hercules enter service, as our current set of Hercules is going on foreign station. In terms of subs, we've actually got some pretty close to completion. I think I'm going to work on something similar to the Orford class. You know, something a little cheaper. Yeah, that could work. The Medway class at 1600 tons, 33 knots. That is faster than the AFAs, which are 32 knots. Alright, let's go to the next turn. Commission 2 subs, 2 corvettes are commissioned. Japan, I will sell that for money. Alright, that's another class of modern fleet destroyer being worked on. The peaks are also being rebuilt into, smaller anti-aircraft cruisers, but still anti-aircraft cruisers. I'm hoping to try to coax war out of like Italy or France rather than the US. Um, but they still have both committed pretty. All these nations have committed pretty heavily to submarines. Oh my god, we have by far the least amount of submarines, right? Yeah, we have 36. Everyone else has gone sub-heavy. I'm gonna a couple more medium-range subs. Okay, you two go to foreign station. Okay, deploy additional reserves to the Mediterranean. Which will need to be done. Cannot deploy, reserve ships at all, so, I probably don't want to deploy a carrier right off the bat. I think that would be a good role for Redoubtable and, I'll send Redoubtable and New Zealand down into the Med. A couple cruisers with them, probably the Melampus class cruisers. Okay, Biter's gonna need to go in for a refill or refit fairly soon. Some of the destroyers there definitely are too. Guess activate those destroyers and move them down into the Med. I'll get the Orfords and Onslows moved down into the Med as well. Hopefully that should be enough points to dissuade them a bit. Oh yeah, you need a rebuild. Would really want to get air capacity with you, but I can't. Yeah, go in. Base rebuild. Mission 6 subs, 4 cruisers have finished their reconstruction. I will sell that to Japan for money. Increases maximum aircraft size. Oh, missile tech. Interesting. Oh, good news. In 4 turns, we're gonna get all of these out, and that is a lot of points in construction. That's gonna save us a lot. or is gonna start making us some serious money. Um, I think I'm gonna go one more turn. Ooh, nice. And a stolen tech. Okay, Italy's improved. Awesome. Or Italy tensions have gone up. Incomparables almost back out. So what I might do is I'm going to send Inconstant in for a rebuild first of all. There's not really any improvements I can make here. Bid a second plane on. Yeah, we'll get a second plane on Inconstant and then lose it if we need to. What I wanted to do was I wanted to build a new cruiser. So these will be based off of the Persian class. And actually, let's just check how much force do we have in the med right now. 152. Hopefully, Prime Minister should be happy with what we've deployed down there. So I think I take a look at the Persian class and see how I want to improve this. I thought is we go with like single 6-inch dual purpose guns, but I don't think I want to. I think for like a light cruiser, TS2 is perfectly fine. You know, let's do J&K torpedo tubes, quad mount, quad launchers. An extra knot of speed out of her. Yeah, okay, that'll take a month. So we'll order the first one this turn. I'll sell. I'll keep selling to Japan. So we'll order the first of that class. Yeah, Incomparable is now in service. She can be reserved. I think we have enough forces in the Mediterranean to dissuade them. 5 corvettes are commissioned. Percent weight savings on machinery. A new version of our float plane Scout. What does it have? A little bit more firepower and toughness. Holy shit! Um, America! Are you wanting to go again? Can we get a break in terms of fighting you constantly? Alright, you guys go to foreign station. That would involve scrapping another Comus class cruiser. Alright, Comus is now scrapped. Yeah, start activating stuff. Okay, so Lion needs a rebuild. Can't really make any major improvements to her. Could get an extra plane. Um, yeah, we'll send Leopard in. She can't get an extra plane. Actually, it's probably very important to send the OWS in. So remove the anti-aircraft directors. They can get more anti-aircraft, which is excellent. Yeah, they can get an extra plane. I think we do need to just I think we need to crash send all the ships we can in. So the Illustriouses, you go as well. It does mean that we are not ready at the moment. Get Invincible into the reserve fleet. Get Renown into the active fleet. Revenge probably does need a refit. And in this case, it'll just be a base refit. In terms of our cruiser force, the peaks are active. That's probably not the group I'd want active. But, you know, I'll activate those. I'll activate these. I'll activate these two. Carrier air group wise, probably get that sorted. Here's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to activate those ships. Actually, which ones have full carrier air groups right now? Colossus does not. Yeah, these two do. Formidable has a full group. Oh my god, why is it only the US we're facing? I don't want a round 3. I'd rather avoid this if possible. You know, I'll activate the Formidables. Actually, or Eagle doesn't have any planes on her. These don't have any planes on them. In terms of destroyers to activate, I did send those to the Mediterranean. We will activate the M's as well. I'll activate the L's. We'll have the L's active. Well, no, those are ASW ships, but, you know, ASW ships will probably be in the reserve fleet. And we will go one more turn for the commissioning of the Hercules. Seriously? Fine, I will take the tension. Well, guess the next episode is war preparations. How many Hercules? I'm gonna leave, one Comus class. We'll save right now, just in case this doesn't work. That worked perfectly. The Comus class is, gone. End of the Comus class. Hercules have taken over entirely. We have 5 more, which are about to complete. We're trying to, quickly just crash complete all of our, or crash upgrade all of our ships. But yeah, this is kind of poorly timed. Although we are having new carriers about to roll off the production line, so I guess that's well timed. But yeah, no, this war, there's a good chance that the U.S. is going to be able to invade something at the start, and we're not going to be able to do much to stop it. We'll see what we can do. We got the New Zealands, we got Incomparable. We do have a decent core here of 7. And we could get carriers active too. I think those should probably be active, and the King Alfred should probably be active. Yeah. Anything else getting close to their revent date? The Persians are, but not super close. Alright, I think next episode is going to be preparing for war. Unfortunately, New Zealand and Redoubtable will have to move out of the Mediterranean in order to just better the funding situation. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to put US on low. It's okay. So, yeah. Current situation, Hercules about to complete. Audacious also going to complete. Inconstant going to come back out. That'll give us another battle cruiser. And yeah, it's kind of it. 3 turns do we get most of our navy back. As well as 2 new anti-air cruisers. And then also some destroyers in 3 turns. And yeah, we're starting the war with a lot of production coming off of the lines, which is good. The problem is it does also mean that our fleet is currently in a low state of readiness, because that was a sudden tension spike, because of course it was. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This has been me, No-Name-11-7 Spore. Next episode will be, war preparations. Bye.